that do have chronic issues. They come to us with complex health problems, and they're wondering with the machine, is it best to start with maybe 8 ounces a day, work their way up to 16, or is there a max limit that someone can drink? We know that it's best on an empty stomach, and I do want you to elaborate on that. Leave it plugged in, charged first thing in the morning. We had discussed that, how powerful that water is. But for someone that's really ill, what's the best recommendation for them? Because a lot of us out here, we're getting our machines, and we know there's so many people in need. We want to do the right thing for them.
Absolutely. So first, we could say if someone is seriously ill, we could look at this the same way we would look at someone who has, let's say, for the last 10 or 20 years, not eaten properly, not exercised, maybe abused their body with pharmaceuticals, with alcohol, smoking, whatever the case might be. And you want to take that person and say, okay, we're going to put you on a program, and we don't want you to go out and run 10 miles your first day because you'll drop dead. Walk for 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, whatever you can tolerate reasonably. Let's get your diet in order. Let's get you off of alcohol and drink more water. Let's get your sleep in order, right? So we start to turn them around and change their life gradually over a period of time, especially in an area like exercise, because we don't want to elevate their cortisol, create undue stress, and then have them give up. The same would be true for someone. I don't want to make any medical claims, so I'll stay away from naming a specific disease. But the same would be true with someone that has a serious chronic health condition who probably has a number of challenges with their immune system, and also may not and probably doesn't have a history of having the best health habits. Drinking this water, what we see in our studies, it's that it's going to dramatically increase mitochondrial function very rapidly. This will mobilize toxins. And so someone that is ill could have a propensity to get sick before they feel better. They might feel initially better after the first glass, and then they might start to experience some detox symptoms. We did see this with a number of people that were using this to self-treat for some health conditions, and they took the first glass, they felt better, they went the second day, and then they started feeling worse. I told them to take 1 or 2 days off, which they did. They started to maybe drink half a glass per day and then work their way back up. And over the course of a week or two, they were drinking a glass a day and then went from there. So I would definitely recommend people be a little bit more on the conservative side if they're ill and they start with less. With many people, drinking the water after 3 o'clock in the afternoon can sometimes keep them awake till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. They may have a difficulty getting to sleep. For some people, that might be totally fine. But for others, not so good. So each individual situation is going to vary a little bit, but I would say start with 1 glass for the first month, see how you do, and then go from there.